today I'm going to be teaching my sister how to take my mom's blood pressure. Since my mom was recently diagnosed with hypertension, we're going to make sure that every day that my sister takes her blood pressure, she's doing accurately. So to do this, today I'm going to model her, I'm going to first model her the proper way of taking her blood pressure, and afterwards she's going to model it back to me so that we can both know that the model and the teaching was successful. Okay, first we want to make sure that the blood pressure cuff, that all the air inside the blood pressure cuff is coming out. So we want to make sure that there's no air inside the blood pressure cuff, okay? By doing this, we're going to open up the cuff by slightly turning this knob, okay? Pressing the blood pressure cuff with your hand. Okay. If you hear air coming out, that means that there's no more air inside the cuff. And when you hear no more air, you're going to close it. Now we know that there's no more air and the blood pressure cuff is ready. Okay? Second, I want you to make sure that you understand this numeration inside. Okay? Here we have the 20. As you can see, the 20, the 40s are counted by 20s. The smaller numbers next to the 20 are counted by 2s. And the middle number is counted by 10s. Okay? This is important because when you write down the blood pressure reading, you're always going to write down the first number when you hear the first sound. Okay? Okay? So the first sound is going to be the first number. Okay? Once you stop hearing the last sound, which should be somewhere right here underneath. Okay? Once you stop hearing the last sound, that's going to be your last number that you're going to write down. Okay? And it should always be the first number on top and the last number on the bottom. Okay? So first sound, it's going to be the first number. The last sound you hear is going to be the last number you're going to write down. Okay? So we understand that, right? Yes, 20, and then the 2s, and then the middle number is counted by 10s. Okay? Alright, now that we have this on, we want to make sure that the stethoscope is turned on. How do we do this? We're going to place the stethoscope into our ears. We're going to tap it once. If you do not hear any sound, you're going to turn it around. Tap it once or twice again. Now that I could hear the sound, now I know that it's turned on. Okay? Okay, now we're ready to take her blood pressure. We always want to make sure that the patient is sitting down in a comfortable position. She always has to be sitting down. Not always, but you could do it laying down, you could do it standing up. But it's more accurate if you do it sitting down, okay? Okay, now we're going to have her extend her arm. We're going to place, this is really important that I forgot to mention, these two arrows are pointing towards her artery. Okay, these two arrows have to go towards her artery, have to be pointing down towards her artery, okay? So come over here so you can see these two arrows, and this is the artery. We're going to place the blood pressure cuff above the elbow, above it, okay, on top. Now that the two arrows are pointing to the artery, see these two arrows? Yes, I see. Okay, we're going to close the cuff. We don't want it nice. We don't want it very tight. We just want it to fit right, okay? So don't press it. Don't tie it tight, okay? After, we want to make sure we have the pump with us. We want to make sure that we're able to see the number. And want to make sure she relaxes her arm. Okay. And now that we know the pump is closed, we're ready to pump air into the cuff, okay? So what we're going to do is place the stethoscope right in her artery, or in the mid of the elbow. Okay? We're going to use two fingers. Never use your thumb because your thumb has a pulse. Okay? So with the 2 fingers, you're going to grab right here, touch down right here. Okay, the pump is ready. Your stethoscope is on your ear, and you're ready to pump it up to 180. Okay, so you're going to pump it all the way to 180. You start pumping. We stop, and we're slowly opening up the pump by turning the knob. Slowly. And what are we listening for? The first sound. We're opening up the pump so that air can be released from the cuff. My first number was 138. The last sound was between the 60 and the 80 middle number, which indicates it's 70. So her blood pressure is 138 over 70. Okay? We're going to open up the pump so all the air could get released. And we're going to take the blood pressure cuff away. Okay? So now that you've seen how we take a blood pressure, I want you to do it. Okay? And then
sigo grabando, ¿eh?
Sí. ¿Con fuerza o Okay, so you are looking for good job. It's empty. You release the air, right?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Okay. Now you want to make sure the it's on. Good job.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're ready.
The arrow?
Yes. Very good. Very good. We'll make sure the pump is closed. Okay. Very good. 2 fingers. Good job.
No se puede acercar más aquí.
You could try it once more. You could try it once more.
Yes.
Okay.
Porque no le oí bien el sonido.
Try it once more, and this time you're going to do it slowly, okay? Up to 180. Hold, and start releasing it slowly by turning the knob slowly. Slowly. Very good. Slowly, hold it. Slowly, slowly. Feel good. 110. 110. Okay.
The second one was 60.
60. Okay, great. All right, you can take the cuff out of her arm. Okay. And then what you're going to do is with your pen, just write down the first number over the last number. Okay, and just to know, this is your systolic over diastolic. Okay, so what you're going to do is every day you're going to keep a log of her daily readings, and then you're going to be ready to take them to the doctor, and then her doctor will be able to know how she's doing with her blood pressure. Okay, and that is all for our teaching. Thank you for my sister. Thank you for my sister in Christ. And thank you for our other volunteer for helping us out tonight. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.